I have 8 questions here, and I'm going to try my best to answer them correctly. Let's go. Number one, who was your first crush? Her name is Maria. We were in the same class, primary four. She was beautiful. She was very intelligent, always neat. She had this aura around her. I could not bring myself to tell her I liked her because at that point I knew I always had this low self-esteem growing up. And of course, I didn't even know what it meant to have a crush. I just knew I really liked her so much. I got in touch with her 3 years ago. Just once in a while we communicate and that's all. Anyways, the next question. What is the best age to be in a romantic relationship? Well, what is the best age? Emphasis on best. It is possible for anybody to be in a relationship, in a romantic relationship at any age. But the best age to be in a romantic relationship, the best age is when you get married. When you get married, whatever age, or when you get married. And I'm talking from experience because I've been in several romantic relationships. I've been in a few romantic relationships, and I know from experience that is not the best. It is not close to the best. No matter what happens, the best age to be in a romantic relationship is when you get married. Do you think crossdressers need therapy? One thing I know is that every Nigerian at this point in time need therapy. Even therapists need therapy. But then about crossdressers, I think they just need to set their priorities right. There's so much to do in this country. There's so much issues to go after. There's so much things to pursue than pursuing cross-dressing. What I think we should do, everybody, is set our priorities right, including the cross-dressers. The cross-dressers are doing what they are doing for entertainment, for fun, for their personal pursuit and desires. It has no purpose at all to me. I don't think there's any serious, deep meaning attached to that. And life is deeper than pursuing things for shallow reasons, for selfish reasons. Right. At what age did you get saved? I got saved at the age of 13. I was not interested in getting saved. I was literally dragged by my mom to church alongside my other siblings. We were going to cry to God for family needs and solution, and of course so that we will pass our exams. But then that day, I just knew I had to pray. When I got to church, I prayed and I surrendered my life to Christ, and He saved my soul. Is it okay for a Christian to get high? I think it is okay for a Christian to roll with the Most High. But when a Christian start rolling weed to get high, that one is wrong. It is very, very wrong. It is good for we Christians to be in high spirits. That's why we go to church. That's why we have great friends around us. That's why we pray for a good life partner, and that's why we have positive things around us. What I mean here is it's good for a Christian to be in high spirits, but when you start taking spirits to get high, there's a problem. Alright. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm not. And I will not be in a relationship anytime soon. I believe that I have so much to learn. There's so much to learn than relationship. Financial education, entrepreneurial education, mental education. I don't know so many things. I've been doing cut and join. I've been in relationships, but the thing is not relating. Did you ever struggle with sexual addiction? Yes, I did. I did struggle with sexual addiction for several years. The first time I got into anything of that sort was when I was in SS2. I was SS1. When I was in SS1, I was 12 years old. and my friends introduced me to pornography. They gave me a CD, and I would go home when my parents were sleeping. I would go and play it, and I would watch it. That's how it started, though. Then it graduated to masturbation and other sexual sins, and I started doing some crazy stuff too. The one I struggled with the most was masturbation and pornography. I struggled with it so much and so long. I cried many times. I cried to God to set me free. I fasted, I prayed. I struggled for more than 8 years with it. And one day, I think it's just a journey, because what the day I determined that it is, oh, it must go, I was tired. I told some persons I felt could help, some persons I believed I could confide in, and they were praying for me, they were helping me, they were guiding me. They would reach out to me and ask if it happened. And it was really rough, because even when I was going to church and I was serving God and I was trying my best, I was still dropping into this thing. It was terrible for me. But one day, a miracle, I just couldn't do it anymore. I really can't even explain it. But I just didn't have any desire whatsoever to do it. And that was an act of miracle. I'm so happy about that. All right, who inspires you in your personal life? In my personal life, I think one person that inspires me is Ben Carson, and I see him as this like role model. I loved his story. I loved his dreams, his ambition. Can you imagine? He ran for president of United States. You know, listening to his story, watching his life, I want to be like him. For real, I want to be like him. I love him, and he inspires me every day. There are other persons that inspires me, but Ben Carson is just one person that stands out. And tada, that's all. I've answered all the questions here. Thank you for listening to me answer all these questions. I believe that in the next video, I'll be answering some other questions that are even deeper than this. If you agree with my answers, you can mention in the comment section. If there was any question you think I didn't answer correctly, you can tell me what you think in the comment section. I would be really happy to listen to it, and maybe you can even ask me some questions and I would try my best to answer correctly. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share my videos. I will be coming back with more. So bye. So bye. So bye.